Technology is a never-ending game of innovation. In less than a decade, we have moved from punching pins to using face unlock as authentication measure on our phones. And just as we are thinking that it couldn't get better, we have a brand new innovation which is taking the tech world by storm. That is the in-display fingerprint sensor. So after years of rumors and whispers, it's finally here. Hence it begs the question that how is it different from the conventional capacitive sensors, and more importantly, how does it really work? So an in-display fingerprint sensor uses an optical fingerprint sensor to capture the fingerprint data and is embedded under the phone's screen. Smartphones like Vivo X21 and Xiaomi Mi 8 use Synaptics Clear ID sensor for high-resolution fingerprint scanning. The Clear ID sensor is supported only on OLED and AMOLED displays, so the in-display fingerprint sensor cannot be worked on displays other than OLED and AMOLED. So it works by capturing the reflected light on the fingerprint through the OLED pixels. So first let me tell you what is a pixel. So pixel is actually the smallest unit of a digital image or graphic that can be displayed and represented on a digital display device. So let's take an example for better understanding. So pixels are like atoms. Since any object is made up of atoms, in the same way, the digital display is made up of pixels. And like atoms, pixels also have gaps between each other. So when you touch the phone screen, the display lights up to illuminate the fingerprint. The sensor then captures a high-resolution scan of your fingerprint through the light reflected from the gaps between the pixels. And to ensure that the fingerprint data has been read accurately by the sensor, you need to press the screen slightly. This is done so that the sensor is able to differentiate between the ridges and the valleys of each fingerprint. So, the advantages of in-display fingerprint sensor. Magically activating the fingerprint sensor on the phone screen is a fascinating tech, with many manufacturers opting to shift the fingerprint sensors to the rear of the phone. It has raised quite a number of issues. For one, if your phone is lying on your desk, then you will have to pick up the phone to unlock it. The situation gets worse if the phone is hooked to a car mount. Secondly, with the rear fingerprint sensors, you can never be sure that you are hitting the right spot. After all, even seasoned phone manufacturers like Samsung and Nokia can sometimes mess up with the position of fingerprint reader. Since the in-display fingerprint scanners are usually situated at the bottom of the screen, it is easily accessible and more convenient. Other than that, the in-display fingerprint sensors claim to work for both dry, wet or cold fingers. Plus, optical sensors are thin and they don't contribute much to the thickness of the phone. More importantly, they are fast. In fact, the Synaptics Clear ID claims to match the fingerprints in 0.7 seconds. And if you compare it with face unlock, it takes an average of 1.4 seconds to scan a face. So, I hope you understand the concept of in-display fingerprint sensor. And if you like this video, click on the like button. And if you want to receive regular notifications for my upcoming videos, you can click on the subscribe button and the bell icon below. And don't forget to share this video.